when the storms of life come? Are you ready for them? Or are you just sitting back, hoping that the storm will pass and all will be well? Sit back, relax, and get ready for some weekly wisdom. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Sean John here with another episode of your favorite thing. What is that? Weekly wisdom. So decided to, take some days off of work this week, and one of these days I just decided, I'm going to get out of the house, and decided to go for a walk. And I saw it was a little drizzling, so I said, maybe I can give me a couple laps in before it gets too bad. And as you can see behind me, the rain has held off some, but you can see the gloominess. And I think that's what is going on with us sometimes. We see the gloominess and we try to prepare for the storm that we know is on the other side of the clouds. Yet I wonder sometimes, are we really equipped for the storm? 2020 has been a year. I'm not going to sit here and act like 2020 has not been a year to remember, and for some folks to not remember. But really, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it is, how are you taking the lessons from this year and previous years to prepare for the storms that are going to come in 2021. You see, though there might be a change in the year on the calendar, for some of us, we're still going to possibly be bringing some of the same mindsets and encountering some of the same circumstances in 2021. And so if it's not a positive mindset, why not, leave that here in 2020? But either way, no matter what happens, we have to think about whatever's going to happen in 2021, are we ready for it? So, I married a Floridian, which means that marrying a Floridian while living in Florida means that they understand hurricane season and what it takes to prep for that. So I remember the first time that my wife and I were married, and we were getting to the point, and we were like, oh, hurricane season. And she's like, yep, I'm gonna go to the store and get bottles of water, get canned goods, get all that. And I thought to myself, like, okay, like, I'm from the Midwest, we get snow, and I'm like, when it snows, we just bring out our winter clothes. Yeah, that's it. Like, we might check a snowblower if you have a snowblower. Some of us know, even if you had a snowblower, you were still the one going out there shoveling snow, throwing salt down, hoping you ain't slip and fall and bust yourself. And for all my folks who went to IU, you know that in Indiana, we had the Valentine steps. We did not want to bust our... Okay, so anywho, I think about it in terms of my wife was trying to make sure that we were equipped for any possible storms that were to come. Now, what's obvious is that, with my wife and many other Floridians, they just don't do this once the storm comes necessarily. They do this in advance. So let's just say, even if they wait till the start of hurricane season, they usually say that the peak of it is, into August, September, and starting in that point. But back in June, we're having cases of water and canned goods and dry snacks to be able to be ready for the storm to come. So that's what I want us to think about, is what did we learn this year, and what have we learned in years past that we can use to equip ourselves ahead of time and just be ready. For some of us, that could be making sure that we're spiritually equipped and, reading the word and understanding that any spiritual attacks that comes, any spiritual storms. For others, that could be learning how to create boundaries with our relationships for when those storms of life come and we're trying to navigate relationships. It could be something at work and understanding how to navigate the politics at work and being able to, read up on how to have these conversations, or even just role playing these conversations and equipping yourselves with the tools and different lines and everything on how you want to go into those situations. Again, at the end of the day is you have to equip yourself for the storm. Just like if it was pouring rain, you would make sure that you have some type of poncho, you would have an umbrella. I have 12 different umbrellas probably between my office, my backpacks, my trunk of my car, and my house. And so if I am trying to make sure that I'm equipped for the storm, the rainstorm, why wouldn't I try to make sure that I'm equipped for the storms of life that are going to come? Because that's just life. Remember, life is a 4-letter word, but it comes with so much heat to it that you always got to make sure you watch out when you're in the fire. And so at the end of the day, what I just want us to take from this, and I say us because I have to even remember to continuously equip myself, is that no matter where you are in life, you're going to have a storm that's going to come. And when it comes down to it, are you ready to stand there in the thick of it and know and learn how to process through? Because no matter what, you can run from one storm and think you're not going to get wet. But trust me, the storm is still going to be there, and you're still going to have to understand how to wait it out. So, take this, pass it along, help someone else be equipped for the storm. Peace and blessings. One love.